We're going to review grenades, bitches!
And launchers, yeah.
So welcome to Amateur Airsoft today. In today's video, doing something we meant to do a long time ago, we just got around to. Grenade launcher, and grenade. This is the S Thunder grenade launcher. This is the plastic short version. Inside it was on the S Thunder grenade, which I've been told by Adam is the medium length one, not the short one which I thought it was. First of all, the grenade launcher itself. Not much to say, it's relatively simplistic but functional. It's got your M16 style grip here. It's got a functioning safety on the side. Up is fire, down is safe. That's quite stiff, difficult to move. It's plastic, you can swing your finger, but you don't need to be adjusting it during gameplay. Just in between games, have it on safe. There's also a plastic thing there to release it. Grenade simply slips in the back. Pull trigger, fires. Simple, functional, quite robustly made. Not ready to go wrong and quite strong. Adam was standing on the barrel, just 1 foot, like all the way on 1 foot on the barrel. Didn't crack. I got a bit nervous. Didn't crack it.
And on to our next room clearance device. And here we have an M203 replica, Classic Army one, CA203, I believe it's called. It says it on it actually. Yeah, CA203 is what they've named it because copyright reasons, but it is an M203 replica. So it functions like an M203. You open it by pressing a button on the side, slide it forward. I'm not going to do it all the way because the grenade's in there at the moment. Slide it forward, it'll open, and you slide the grenade in. I'll take it out. Like that, and then close it again. Simple. Then the trigger is back here, right in front of where your mag well will be on the M16 here, and naturally it's the same on an M4 as well. And that's really about it. It is made mostly of metal, although I believe this is kind of plasticky, but when you look at all the paints we chipped away, there's metal under there, so it's obviously a light metal. Not sure what it is, as I did get it second hand. And that does mean though, I can't really tell you an accurate representation of the price, but underslung grenade launchers like this tend to go for anywhere between 50 to maybe £100, depending on the manufacturer, depending on if it's one like this that attaches to the barrel, or one on rails, and that kind of thing. And of course, underslung grenade launchers, not just M203s, but not really relevant. But for the grenade man on the go, I would recommend the S Thunder, as Jamie showed you earlier. That thing is probably only about $39.99 on most UK stores. Of course you could shell out a bit more, get the metal one that I think comes with a little Riz reel on top as well, which means you can put a scope on it and something pointless because this is for like room clearance, but it would look cool. Oh, and you may have noticed this. This is not, of course, the M16 you will have already seen on our channel. Any eagle-eyed viewers will know this has a standard hand grip on it, and also notice that the carry handle is removable, as it isn't an A2 variant, it's an A3 variant. So I'll talk about that some other time. Okay, then now on to the actual grenade itself. It is S Thunder, similar to the launcher earlier, of course, and basically you can tell that because it's got a nice S Thunder logo, which is a weird S thingy inside a shieldy thingy. It's very straightforward. It's similar to many other grenades, you know, in the way it functions. You'll put gas in the bottom of it, or CO2. This can take CO2, and I'll get to that in a second. But you put gas in here, and then your launcher will fire this thingy here, and it goes pop. And sometimes it just goes pff. But that's what gas is like. Even in a pistol, gas can be shit. But basically, there's not much to say about it, apart from the fact you can take it apart, of course. And the thing about the S Thunder grenades is the way they work inside. There's like a core thingy in there, and you can buy replacement ones. The one in here is the standard one, which is usually the gas one, for like normal gas, green gas, that kind of thing. But you can replace it with one that's basically just a bit more robust, and then you can run it on CO2. You can run this one on CO2 anyway. I've done that, because a guy gave me CO2 to put in it, and it made a really big bang, but it still farted. It just sounded loud. But yeah, so even the gas core will still take CO2 and still function afterwards. This surprisingly has been relatively reliable. Sometimes it farts out. That's probably because I didn't put enough gas in when I tried to reload it quickly and that kind of thing. But when you do it properly, the results are impressive, as I'm sure Jamie can testify as well. Because in this thing, because of the way the S-Thunder grenades work, there's like a cavity inside this part of the grenade and you just fill it up with BBs. You don't put them in predestined tubes, you just dump them all in here. Because of the way it works then, it's the cavity, you have to cover this cavity up or else everything just falls out the arse of it. Now normally this thing, when you buy it, comes with 10 stoppers. They're like little red caps you just put on the end. You can buy replacement ones, £3 a pack, and you can get like 50 of them or something. You get 10 of them for £3. Yeah, you can see I didn't even know that because I've given up on the idea of paying for a little stopper, so I put sellotape on it. That works just as well. And this team tape has been on it since we last went to an airsoft field, and it still works. To just put it back over. So once you run out of stoppers, use tape. Or of course, if you're so inclined, go pick up your stoppers and use them again, just wash them off. But all of mine will be trampled into the dirt somewhere in Armagh. So there we go. But yeah, that's it. That's really all you can say about it. Oh yeah, and of course, naturally, the price. I got this for somewhere between £35 and £40 on Airsoft World, I think it was, back in the day. About 8 months ago. The price may have fluctuated since then, and of course it will vary depending on where you get it from, probably as well. But that's a rough idea. This is the mid-sized one. You can get a smaller one. You can actually get the smaller one in a double pack that costs slightly more than this, but it means you get 2 grenades. And then you can get the larger S-Thunder one that looks like a massive dildo. So I wouldn't get that one because on our launcher, Jamie's little handheld launcher, that would stick out the end, which just looks retarded. And also, who needs like 200 BBs anyway? Jamie needs 200 BBs, but he's compensated. First step, put the gas in. Straightforward. Just listen for noise of the gas escaping, then reset the pin in the middle if needed with a screwdriver or something like that. Then just pour the BBs into the hole and then cover the hole with tape. Four eyes, you need glasses to see.
Right, I'm doing it.
Good. I'm just imagining like a SWAT team assaulting an island deploying from Lapras.
You got it?
No, I'm never ready.
Are you at your usual state of readiness?
No.
What? Is there something heavy that I can throw?
What did you not know that?
I just want to throw something at you. I just want to throw something at you. You shut up! I'm trying to be professional!
I'm trying to be professional. Shut up and do your review. Look at me, my name's Jamie and I like guns that aren't black. That does mean you can put anything you want in there. You could put baby powder in there as well if you wanted and like have a big puff of smoke kind of thing going on. Or you could put nails in there if you were so inclined. I don't think that's a really good idea. I don't think the manufacturer would encourage that, but I'm sure you could do it.
We don't encourage that either. We do not encourage that.
Yeah, I know. We don't encourage that either, and I've never actually tried that. But now that I've said that, I might. But I'd never do that in an airsoft field.